this is yet another chronological diagram, and this one is giving a bit more detail regarding the emergence of hominids from Africa and colonization of Europe. Now this one you can see we go back to 2 million years ago, so again I'm giving context. We have Homo habilis leading to Homo erectus, or Homo habilis and Homo ergaster, leading to Homo erectus, and Homo erectus becoming Homo sapiens archaic, and then becoming Homo sapiens sapiens in Africa. Now, what happens though is that Homo erectus, this early variety of Homo, doesn't just remain in Africa. They move east, and as we know now, at 1.8 million, they've reached southern or Eastern Europe, what we call the Dmanisi site. So that one is called perhaps Homo ergaster, Homo antecessor. Some call it Homo Georgicus for Georgia, the Russian province, or used to be a province, now a country, where Dmanisi is. The point is that the sites that I'm most interested in here are Dmanisi, you can see here, and Atapuerca, a site in Spain. And then we come up to a much better archaeological and fossil record, though, starting around 500,000 years ago, about 500,000 years ago. So we have this early flicker of hominids. They've come out of Europe. They've approached parts of come out of Africa, approached parts of southern Europe, but they don't stay for long. It's starting around 500,000 years ago that, as you know, we start to get significant numbers of hominids in Europe. Now, one of those is Homo erectus. There are Homo erectus in Europe. We'll look at the skulls of Homo erectus later today. But there are lots of Homo erectus finds from Europe. One of the most important ones is called Boxgrove in southern Britain. We continue up with Homo erectus, and then you see the evolution of, here it is, HSN, Homo sapiens neanderthalensis. It appears that Homo sapiens neanderthalensis, the Neanderthals, are a cold-adapted variety of late Homo erectus. That is, Homo erectus then emerges from Africa, colonizes bits of Europe, and then over some 100,000 or 200,000 years evolves into the Neanderthal. And the characteristics of Neanderthal, as we'll see when we look at their bones and so on, we see that they are cold-adapted variety of Homo erectus. Aha, now we've got the origin, the biological origin of this species. It comes from Homo erectus, and it is a cold variety. It adapts to European conditions and remains in Europe, Homo sapiens neanderthalensis, originating somewhere around 300,000 years ago, and they are replaced or become extinct somewhere around 30 to 50,000 years ago, or perhaps 40,000 years ago. It's at that time that you start to see a new variety of hominid in Europe, and that's Homo sapiens sapiens. That's us, modern humans. Now that is not an indigenous development, or it doesn't appear to be. Most anthropologists believe that that is a variety of hominid that has once again emerged out of Africa, such that you have hominids evolve in Africa. They spread around the old world. 2 million years ago, they make some earliest incursions into what we would call Europe, but they don't last for long. Starting around 500,000 years ago, significant numbers of them arrive in the form of Homo erectus. Those then evolve into the Neanderthals, and then much later, starting at perhaps 40 to 50,000 years ago, a new variety arrives in Europe, and they start migrating in again from Africa, having evolved in Africa, and this is the AMHSS, modern humans, that's us. And they replace Neanderthals. And that's really our story in this class, is what is the story of the Neanderthals, and what is it that replaces them, and what are the conditions of that replacement, these hominids from Africa. So, again, just some background, some biological and geographical background and chronological background for you. I'll have some other comments on the other chronological diagram and the other background materials later. Today I just wanted to talk about those. We'll also, I'll go down to the fossil lab and pull out some of the fossils, and I'll walk you through looking at some of the fossil remains of these different hominids a little bit later today, and hopefully post that also today or early this week. I'll be putting the next readings and assignments online this week as well, and tonight, Sunday, I will be reading and commenting on and returning your second week exercises. All right? Good. I'll see you in a day or two.